Hey guys, what's going on? I've been away from the camera for a couple weeks, but I've been just doing game glimpses and stuff for TVNLess.net. Today I'm just going to be doing a really quick collection video. I haven't done a collection video in a while, and I'm doing it for a console that I don't think I've ever done a collection video for, at least not for a very, very, very long time, and that is the Wii. I'm actually doing a collection video on the Wii. I have two, four, six, I only have 8 games. I've only had the console for probably about 6 months now ish, sometime around that time. It was so I think it came. I got it maybe in May or June, so around 5 or 6 months. Um, so most of the games I actually have are platformers. Actually 2D. A couple of them are just 2D platformers, which is probably my favorite style of game. I love 2D platformers. But anyway, before I keep rambling on, the first game is Lego Batman the video game. I don't understand why they put the video game at the bottom. I know it's a video game. This actually I picked up at Kmart or Walmart, something like that, or Kohl's actually. I think it was like $10. I like um, the Lego games, but I actually don't like it on the Wii. I wasn't really feeling this game. I prefer to have it on the 360 or PS3. I don't like the control scheme and stuff like that. But I really dig the art style. I love the Lego aesthetic to these games. Um, the stories, are very minuscule, which is cool. Because it harkens back to it's more of like the comic book, old school style Batman, not like the Christian Bale type Batman. So it's cool. It's more of like a comic book type game. It's really cool. I mean, I like it, but I don't like the controls. I would much rather have it on a different console. So we're not off to a good start here. But now, next game is Ivy the Kiwi on I don't know why I said on the Wii, but it is obviously on the Wii. And this is just a really cool platformer. I have to give credit to Pete Dorr, who did a video on this. I probably would have never bought it had I not watched the video. I thought I think it's an awesome game. It gets very difficult. The whole thing here is that you point the Wii remote at the screen, and you have to basically draw bridges for Ivy the Kiwi to maneuver throughout the levels. So it's actually a Wii game that uses the Wii motion stuff, which is very rare, it seems. Um, but yeah, so really cool platformer. It gets really difficult. It turns into like more of a puzzle platformer than just like a regular Mario type platformer. Um, but it's a blast, that's for sure. Next is Klonoa, the remake from the PlayStation One game. Um, the reason I bought this mainly was because I love Klonoa 2 on the PS2, and I want the first game, but it's really expensive. It's actually really hard to find. I can't even find it on. I mean, I'm sure it's on eBay, but I don't really go to eBay that much. Um, just because you never know what type of condition your game is going to be in. But maybe I'll start looking over there because I really want to buy the first one on the PS1. But so this is the remake on the Wii, and it's really good. I love it's like a 2D blended to 3D. The camera perspective changes a lot. If it's a great platformer. If you like platforming games, this is definitely one that you should check out. I don't really have that much more to say about it. This is actually no. I was gonna say something, but then I lied. I have Mad World on the Wii. I actually haven't played this yet. I've had it for months and months and months and months, and I haven't played it yet. I don't know why. I got it with the buy two get one free, and it was the free game. There was really nothing else to buy really, so I was just like, whatever, screw it. Let me just take Mad World. I heard it's decent, but I haven't played it yet. I like the art style of what I have seen, I guess on the back of the box and in video reviews and whatnot. It's all black and white, but then the blood is really, it's really red, which is cool. It has definitely potential, but I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet. Next is the other only Wii game I haven't played yet, but this one I only got like 3 or 4 days ago. It's Muramasa the Demon Blade. Just making sure I pronounced that right. I got this it was on GameFly for I think $12, and I had seen it in GameStop and stuff like that, but it was always at least $20. So I didn't really want to. I waited for it till I found it on the cheap and picked it up. I actually really like how the design of this game, but aside from that, I can't really talk that much about it. Next is probably one of the must-haves on the system. New Super Mario Brothers Wii. Fantastic. It's so good. The cool thing about this, I have a cool story. This has actually a thick. I never opened this before, like the manual. Man, this is really thick. This is like, oh well, this is in multi languages. So, I was gonna take that back. Let's see how thick it actually is. It's still a pretty thick manual for today's standards. But cool story about this. I was, my girlfriend and her sister had bought this, so we played it at her house. But I really wanted to pick it up myself, and I was in GameStop one day, and this guy walked in. He had this, he still had it sealed, and he was like, I got this for Christmas. I don't really want it. What would I get for it? So he's like, all right, just go outside and open it, and I can give you $20 for it, store credit. So he was like, all right. So I overheard him, and I ran outside, and I said, listen, if you're selling that, I'll just buy it from you for $20 if you want. You can get cash instead of store credit. He's like, yeah, that's fine. So I got this brand new for $20. When it was still 50, it was you couldn't really even find it used. So it was cool to get that for that cheap. It's awesome if you like old school side-scrolling Mario games or the one on the DS. Definitely pick it up, but I don't really have to talk that much about it. It's another one that really goes without saying. Super Mario Galaxy 2. The weird one with this, I prefer the first one more. I like the first one over the second one. I haven't beaten Super Mario Galaxy 2, but I really beat the first one. I think I collected everything. I don't own it anymore because I sold it with my Wii when I sold my original Wii. But I don't know. This one didn't hook me like the last one did. It's basically Super Mario Galaxy 1.5, and it just didn't hook me the same way that the first one did. I don't know if it was the graphics that really hooked me on the first one, which are basically this back the same this time. But I don't know, it wasn't the same for me, but it's still a great game. And the last game is Wario Land Shake It. This I actually was really into. I love this is just pure 2D side scrolling, and it's great. It uses the Wii remote a little bit with the shaking and stuff like that. But this was just pure 2D side scrolling awesomeness. It was like playing a Super Nintendo game. It's a blast. If you like 2D side scrollers, definitely check out Wario Land because I don't think you'll be disappointed. These are the same guys who made, what was it? I think it was Kirby. The same people who made the guys who made this game made Kirby, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, I can't find anything right now that would say that. Let's see. This video just got really boring, but I'm pretty sure it's the same guys who made Kirby. Just don't quote me on that. But yeah, anyway, so that's my little Wii collection. Not a lot there, but I just felt like putting a video out just because I haven't made one just with me in front of the camera in a while. As for game glimpses coming up, I'm going to have Enslaved and Explosion Man. Those are coming up soon, probably this week. So I'll catch you guys later.